All right, Jerry. Are you ready for a car question?
From you, I'm always scared.
Okay. Here's a car question.
Man, she's been doing research, and so she has questions that will stump everybody.
I got a long list of questions. Okay.
And a short time to use them.
But first of all, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share these videos with your friends.
And most importantly, bring us your cars.
Yes, bring us your cars. Okay, so are you ready for the question? Here's the question.
I'm scared.
Why do we not allow customer supplied parts?
Oh, that's a great question.
Parts, you can search online, you can get parts, you can go get,
That question was actually submitted, and so thank you so much for submitting that question. There's a litany of reasons why. First and foremost, our liability insurance company refuses to give us any liability coverage if we work on a vehicle and we do not buy parts through our vendors. There's something about a control chain. They have other vendors that will support the liability if there is an issue.
It's the same vendors that support the warranty. So the warranty, the liability, they all go together.
Yeah.
And so what I learned, I'm going to cut you off for a second there. You correct me if I'm wrong, though. So if you buy a part from an unknown vendor, just like if, let's say you buy women, this is for you. If you buy a purse, or men, if you buy a purse for your wife and you think, oh, I got such a great deal on this purse, and then you realize it's a knockoff. It's not the real, genuine thing. And that's one of the main, is that right? That's one of the main reasons.
We're seeing so many knockoffs out in the market. It's amazing. Bosch spark plugs. Who in the world would go through the trouble to counterfeit spark plugs, for gosh sakes?
Monroe Brakes.
It's Federal Mogul is the company that owns Monroe, but
okay.
Yeah. And guys, I just want you to say, when she said, I can correct her if she's wrong, you know that's a trap, right?
Oh, it's a trap. Go
back. It's a trap. I want to meet the guy that can successfully correct his wife, especially on camera, and not sleep on the couch that night. I'm just going for a second, okay?
All right, so
I dodged the bullet. All right, now let's go back. Go back to counterfeits.
Why we can't allow customer supplied parts? It has to go through a chain of known manufacturing companies,
known vendors, and they have their own insurance, et cetera, et cetera. But also, there are counterfeits out there. We're seeing doors, fenders, counterfeit fenders for cars. We're seeing the most amazing counterfeit things where they look really good, they're really close. I have 2 fenders for a Ford pickup truck in my parts department that are counterfeits. They look like they should fit, but when you try to put them on, they don't fit at all. So that's a huge issue. The quality of the steel is an issue. Fit and finish, of course, that's the first problem. But also, when customers try to bring us their own parts, with all of the different shapes, sizes, styles, and different manufacturer dates, the parts are different. And so you may think you have the right part. We'll have your car, we'll get it up on the lift, we'll disassemble it, go ready to put the part in, and now it doesn't fit. Now I have my lift tied up for perhaps a week or 2 weeks, waiting for someone to get me the right part. It's just not a smart thing. And they can't warranty it. There's no way to speed it up.
And then to add to that, if you bought a part online and it is the wrong part, you may have a very difficult time returning it because you've opened the package.
Absolutely.
And they often will say, well, you open the package, then you can't return it.
And there's no
so
proof. So
then you're out that money too.
And there's no proof that it's a real, genuine part. I fell into this just the other day. I ordered something online. I thought, I'm gonna look for a deal just like everybody else has been doing. And I ordered a battery for the helmet when I go motorcycle riding. And it came from a motorcycle dealership in a different state, and it got here. It was sold as a new part, and it's actually a used part. There's nothing I can do about it. It was a $25 sale, but at the end of the day,
you can't return it.
I'm a pro, and I got taken, right? what's going to happen to the person that really doesn't understand and does? I mean, you don't do this every day. We do, and we still get taken. So please, just bring it in. Let us take care of your car.
Leave it to us, the professionals, to help you to make sure that the parts that you get are the right parts, the real parts. They have the warranty. And
the part, nothing but the part.
Yeah. Now, also keep in mind that some parts are taking longer to get to us. There's just some supply chain issues that it's taking longer. We used to have cars in and out in a day, no problem, same day repairs. Well, it's not the case anymore. So
supply chain has really put the brakes on a lot of things. All those freighters that are sitting in harbors and in bays, that's where all the parts are. Okay, we've got a vehicle that is a personal friend of ours. We took it to a body shop. We're waiting 9 months for parts, and we still don't have the right parts.
Yeah,
it's just absolutely crazy. So, in the case of bringing customer supplied parts, it may sound like a great idea. Just don't do it.
Yeah, don't risk it. So. All right, so bring us your cars.
Yeah.
Schedule an appointment at 972-578-0588 or
online at www.theautoshop.com. You were so stinking cute. Okay. And I'm not getting the couch tonight. Bye, everybody.
See you next time.